All right, so getting back into it now. I'm going to do it at regular speed for, I don't know, a few minutes maybe, but I'm going to start speeding it up and I'll just do a voiceover because I don't want to bore anybody. I just want to kind of do some art and record it. And anybody who's interested, that's cool. I'll try to make it a little bit more interesting with the panels and zooming in and making it a little bit less stale, but we'll see how that goes. So I've got this right here. I've got Pure Ref, which I've mentioned it before, but it's definitely a program. It's like a little app. It's like a little program that just lets you put reference images on top of your screen so you can always look at it. Super, super helpful. It's Pure Ref, P-U-R-E, P-U-R-E-R-E-F. I wasn't sure if there was just the one R-E in the middle or two. I'm going to load the picture in there and then we'll get going. Okay, now I've got over here, you can see the layers. I have female and male, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to click this button right here, new layer folder, and I'm going to move everything into folders. I just feel like it's going to end up being easier to deal with. And then sketch, and I guess probably, I'm not really sure how I'm going to do this, but let's go ahead and knock the opacity down to whatever, around 50%. And I'm just doing that on the folder. It doesn't really matter, but I think it's cleaner, keeps things simpler. We'll go ahead and start with the female, or maybe I'll just end up doing, no, I'm not going to do the folder. I'm going to do the individual layers because that way I can keep this one strong. So forget what I just said earlier. My bad. All right, I'm going to name the next layer pencil. And sometimes I do get a little bit confused over which layer I'm on. I might end up drawing a little bit on the male when I'm supposed to be on the female or vice versa. I'll try to keep that organized, but let's get in here a little bit. So 266% zoom, you can see up here at the top. So I'm just on the sketch layer or on the sketch phase right now. So that's not actually going to work for me. I'm going to go into, what is it? Change image resolution. And I'm going to scale it up by 4. And this is 100%. I think that's going to work a lot better. Now, at the same time, I don't need all this extra space. So let's crop it. And that's this button right here, crop. I could say, holy crop. Lame, right? All right, so I'm going to do a little bit in real time, and then I'm going to start getting a little bit faster. Now, I'm going to go with a 12. We'll see how that goes. I changed the resolution, so I'm not sure which size is going to work actually best for me right now, but let's... Oh, okay. I'm on a pen. I was like, what's going on there? All right, let's see. All right, so this is pretty cool. And this is mechanical pencil. It's just black, 12. I mean, I don't think there's anything really special about it. I've got this texture density at 45, brush density at 85. I don't know if that really matters. There's no stabilization because I only use that for I only really use that for coloring and inking, but for all the sketching, I definitely have no need for it to be stabilized, the lines, etc. So we'll just go ahead and start this. Now, one thing I'm going to do is throughout this process, I'm going to flip it because I want to make sure this looks good, both like with her facing screen left, also facing screen right. I think it's really important. I didn't do that in the sketch phase, which I should have probably, but I didn't. And so I'm just trying to kind of, reference the image there and just draw around it. I'm not really sure what the shape is. It's covered by his hair, but it does look like at the top it's basically straight. Like it doesn't dip down. It doesn't dip down. All right, so I mean, this is basically the way the sketching is going to go. And I think this is enough of this. So at this point, unless I do anything different than what I've kind of already shown, I might slow it down again, or I might do a little bit of zoom in, or I might keep the actual drawing at a fast speed, but add a little window after the fact in like post-processing or editing, where the little window will be like a real-time window where I explain something while the main window is continuing to... The main window is at double speed or triple speed or whatever. So I hope that makes sense. And if I do that, you'll see. But I'm trying to make this as not boring as possible. All right, so just another second here, and then I will, that's a huge brush, but I don't think I need to worry about it right now. All right, now let's go ahead and speed up the video and we'll see how it goes. All right. So actually, this is, what's called a face reveal, but it's not on purpose. There's nothing behind it. I don't really care. It's just, I don't have, I don't know. I mean, if you can see, there's some blue painter's tape behind me. So I'm really, a perfectionist. And also these videos can sometimes take a long time to make because I'm still learning and I don't really have a lot of time. So I was making these most recent videos on my days off, and when I'm working, I just don't have the time. So for even one 15-minute video, I might have to record it over a few days. Like my big coloring video recently of Juggernaut, it took me more than a week. So if I'm on camera, my hair's going to look different. I'm going to shave, the lighting, the time of day, the clothes I wear, all of that can be different from one day to another. And it would look super weird if in a 10-minute video, I was wearing 3 different sets of clothes and my hair looked completely different. I have a hat. I thought, well, that could save me. All I need to do is wear the hat and then, just put on the same clothes that I was wearing before. But, so I'm just going to do these kind of on camera sections here and there. Again, I'm not trying to make a big deal out of it. It's just kind of hard to do. Like I have my phone set up on a little table that's on top of my desk, that's on top of some Tupperware to get the right height. it's just hard for me to do. So that's the only reason that I didn't, that I haven't been on camera, and I can't promise I'm going to be on camera too much. But again, it's no big deal. Hopefully seeing me makes, helps form a connection between the artist and the viewer, I guess. I don't know. I personally don't like when I'm watching channels that are faceless or they have like an avatar. Being on this side of it, like, I can totally understand why they might do that. And it's not necessarily because of protection from the mob, or because they, depending on the kind of channel, they might not want to, like, they might want to conceal their identity, like their name and their face, so people can't go after them, or for whatever reason, they just, for privacy purposes. It's not like that for me. And I'm sure it's not like that for everybody. It's just hard. It's a lot of work. I mean, I'm still going to need to invest in like a webcam or a proper tripod type of thing. It's just going to take some time. So for the most part, I'm going to stay off camera, but this is kind of the end of my weekend. So I'm not really going to have a lot of time. And this video right here is going to stop fairly quickly after I kind of get done with the girl version's shirt. I'll probably draw the rest of it off camera or off video. And then I'll come back and I'll do another one when I get to the inking process. So for now, this is me, and this is my art. And that's about it. So this one's wrapping up. Just please, if you like the video, like it, subscribe, comments. I appreciate it. And you guys have a great day. All right, bye.